Hey folks, Pakira here and welcome to episode 14. Galician Son, the King of Portugal. I never thought I'd be saying that so soon after independence, but yes, thanks to a successful second marriage and also helping our liege out in our war, we were able to attain what we needed to form Portugal. Last episode, we have got our newly appointed crown here. So we have sent out a betrothal for our daughter Menendez. So she is just waiting. That's in the works there for it's with Asturias as well. So it kind of solidifies that there, which we will already have with a betrothal with our other daughter Lyle. Zilla is he's a few way away from his betrothal coming through. She is now a 13, so about 3 more years. Let's have a look at Zilla, our Zilla Zelda, the Prince of Fashion of Portugal, now 19. He is a fearless maniac. Okay, so so he will act, a fearless maniac, so he's very irrational and is more likely to perform tyrannical actions, get into opportune wars and gain offensive war opinion. Generally unpredictable and can get into a lot of trouble. Sounds like it suits Zilla perfectly. He's very bold and is significantly more likely to declare on rulers close to or above his strength, accept and propose duels and take risks. Okay, they are unaffected by dread. So that's an interesting little stat there. So yes, he's now 19, he's not far away, and his betrothal into a marriage is 3 years, which is why we got married in the last episode. There's no anything about pregnancy there yet. We've still practically, it's only been less than a year, but who knows, I'm sure we are trying. But that is Zilla and his fine moustache. So very, very good there. Let's have a look here at Gabrielle. She is the eldest of my children and the eldest daughter, but the eldest overall. She is still married to the son of Duke Ramanulf, the second of Portuguese, and he is not in line to be the son. He is the spare heir, if you like, for who she is married to, but it is secured our alliance through with them anyway. And she's doing pretty well for herself. They have one child, so I do have a granddaughter, Elvis, the Portuguese. And we've already looked at Zilla, so let's just have a look at Lyle at the moment. Now, she is betrothed to Alfonso, the son of King Alfonso, but I don't understand what's going on here. He looks like he's lost or he is ill. Okay, so hopefully his health is fine though, so hopefully it won't be too much of an issue there. Just making sure he is still the heir apparent there for Lyle. So there is a bit of an age gap. He is 22 and Lyle is 13, 3 years before they become married. But she is in line to become the future Queen of Asturias. And just looking at her minister there, who we have proposed a betrothal through to one of the other Asturian children there. I believe it is let's see. I can't remember. But yes, so let's have a look at her minister there. At 12 years old, we have proposed a betrothal there, and that should hopefully come through in our episode there as well. Now, we do have a court available event, so let's get into that. It's a little language. Greetings, my preceptive king, Brunelli says, taking a couple of deep breaths. I am very interested in the upbringing of your daughter, Hermenesinda. You see, I speak Italian vulgar, a language that I believe would be most useful for her to learn, she explains with a genuine tone. I just need coin for quills, ink, parchment, and some personal compensation. No, that sounds very useful. If anything, see it happen. No, do your best. Yep, you will. No, it didn't take long at all. You learned language very quickly there, my dear daughter. So what's going to happen in this episode? I really don't know. Maybe it's this we'll let time tick along and we'll see what happens. I have considered your plight, decided to grant our gold, which is wonderful. I'm pretty sure I put a betrothal through, and here it is. To the prospective King Arias of Portugal, I gladly accept your betrothal. Your daughter will betroth to my son Bermudo. So, yes, excellent. So it solidifies our alliance and relationship with Asturias. And we have we put a proposal there through for just a marriage to one of our knights. We have a faction that created against us, Liberty faction. That's okay, we will sort it out. Okay, so Nicole, what are you doing? You're a fornicator. Okay, you're not the one who you are. I'll grant the pardon. That be a warning to you. We have found the successor. Excellent for the accolade that we did create to the Sword of Galicia. So we are the Galician head of culture. We are currently going through the innovation again of barracks. It's going to take us about 41 years. We should have, well, we should get it in our lifetime. We are only 38. So what is going to happen in our future here? Well, we are well and truly secure with Asturias Future League. We do have a claim down here, which is where we want to push next. But with the reason for getting the gold from our head of faith was also, the first thing I want to do is create a regiment of bowmen. Okay, and we're going to create those. Now we do want to station those in, I think we'll put those in Porto. Okay, so they will be down in Porto there. I do want to increase our sizes, however. I want to increase the size of our there's 67 there, and also okay, yes, great. Count Gutierrez, we'll show you in at once, my count. I patiently wait on my throne for the arrival of Count Gutierrez, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as the vassal of the kingdom. Last I bid the Count arise, confirming my satisfaction and Gutierrez right to the lands he rules in my stead. Serve me well, Count Gutierrez. Yes. Make sure you do serve me well, sir. So again, we were looking at the army here. So we do have onagers. We're going to increase the size of our pikemen there, and I think we will increase the size of our light horsemen there. That gives us 85. I think we might as well take that and increase our bowmen to a level 2 as well. Good news, my queen is pregnant. So while we're out on a leisurely stroll, the merchant stands out, regular hustle and bustle. Okay, so we were with Osorio here. This one should be a steal. Okay, well, we don't really have gold to lose as such. I trust my steward. Successful haggle. We lost 20, but it was still a successful haggle anyway, and we gained 50 stewardship. We received a trinket. Okay, nice little trinket. Let's have a look at that trinket. We just somehow, yep, okay. Decorated figurine gives me a little bit of learning and a small health boost, okay? And what did we take away from that? Looks like we took away... yes, I know what we took away, the nutcracker. I think we should be okay with that for now. Okay, we will leave that going. So we are investing in our army. Our daughter now apparently has taught her minister the old language, so that is great. What else can she learn? She can learn nothing more, which is fine. Okay, and I think now Lyle. How old are you, dear Lyle? Yeah, there's no more languages for you guys to learn as well. As a king, I am obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. My courtier, Viscalavia, is here and as always is being insufferable loud. Her constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. Meanwhile, my friend Alvito is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored half to death. I mean, we could. Visclavia, she's spend some time with Alvito. You know, Alvito, you're my caravan master. We've been through a lot. We will become friends. We can declare that war. And let's have a look at it. It would be a massive war. They do have the numbers. Well, we have numbers because of our alliances. We could seize the De Geo County, which would be quite nice to have. And we could do a holy war for the kingdom. And that is the Kingdom of Portugal itself, which is probably something we want to have a closer look at. However, we have been summoned by our king. I am known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to God should be nothing for something in this life too, and not only the next. There are a number of people who would do well to be reminded that I am in the Lord's good graces. Yes, I am. My dedication should be sheltered from the towers. Okay. I don't mind spending a bit of piety. I have been too lenient with the church this year. Okay, so we can gain 85 gold for 100 piety. The king bishop surely appreciates the devout lord. You know what? I think the 85 gold would come in handy. I do want to hold a grand tournament. Okay, a new archbishop has been appointed due to the passing. He is not too bad. So we are going to just have a pause here. I want to have a look here of a grand tournament will cost me 395. I do want to look into buildings as well. Now future, let me know your comment down below, folks. I am looking to probably change the capital once we've claimed this land here to Lisboa as well, you know, compared to, which is kind of like I guess the capital in real life here. I don't know. We can look at here. We can. Lisboa's just got the castle holding. No special holdings though, but it does have the slot for a new duchy building. However, I am thinking also perhaps Porto itself could become the capital, or do we just keep our capital in Santiago, kind of just a reminder, if you like, or a harping back to, well, not long ago at this stage, but to where we came from, where we started. Our father as the Count of Santiago and myself as the Duchy or the Duke of Galicia. So it'll be interesting your thoughts there. Should we conquer this land? But even if we do contemplate moving a capital, what we should be looking at and possibly where we are looking at. We are currently developing the current capital. It's 12 more months left. I think we'll keep going there anyway. I don't think it can hurt overall. So let me know down below your thoughts. So Kingdom of Portugal, Duchy of Portugal, Duchy of Galicia, County of Santiago. Excellent. So looking at this war again, so we could do for a holy war for the Kingdom of Portugal. This would, well, it would be straightforward what it gives us, right? This is going to be a massive war. Our 12,600 against their 8,000. They have more gold than us, and the likelihood, and they are known to hire mercenaries. We do still have a mercenary contract, and which we may extend again if we do go to war. Let me know down below, do you think we should push this right we can for a holy war here for the Kingdom of Portugal itself? Or should we just go for our claims and seize de jure counties, or maybe a duchy holy war to, you know, get the remainder of Crimea, which is obviously for the de jure war, or maybe we can go for Baja or the rest of it. I think personally, it's a push either way. If we're going to go against the forces, I think we go for the kingdom. Let me know down below, and I'll be very interested. I may even put a poll on my community tab on YouTube. So keep an eye on that. Well, I appreciate your opinions, folks. We are now Portugal. I think it's not, we don't want to sit back and just be happy that we are wanting to push south. We do want to claim our rights, our lands that belong to Portugal. And I think it's going to be a long war, bringing all our allies in. We would need luck and money and a lot of, you know, things for it. Maybe we need to do another pilgrimage to seek. I think we would seek the blessings this time. But it takes what we need in one war. Though it might be a big war in terms of years, I think it would be one that could well and truly push us forward. In terms of titles, again, we can create the Kingdom of Galicia, but we're not going to do that because we are Portugal. We can, I believe. I think we can't yet, but we've already got the duchies there. I am the Duke. I am thinking of perhaps giving the Duchy of Portugal to my son. Again, if we look at Zilla, he's not too bad in stewardship, so I think it'd be quite good for him. He would, of course, inherit everything that comes with it as well. Speaking of inheritance, right now it should be fine. Yeah. I mean, there's no other sons, so that's kind of like a good thing there at the stage as well. So we will hold off on that as well for now. I mean, things may change. We are going to build up again, like I said, a bit of our gold reserves. We are currently building up our army. We have brought in more new regiment and increased the bowmen. We've increased the horsemen and the pikemen as well. Oh, okay. My son. Wow. A tired yet blissful smile. Galicia presents me with a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child? And what shall I call you? For now, this is our second son. But it's our first son and our first child since the formation of Portugal. And I do think I'm going to call this son after my father. We will call you after my father, Hermes. I'll just shorten it. May you grow strong and wise, my son. So we have our son, Hermes, who was born today. We are swaying one of our counts as well. Carpet has arrived from Miriam. Why would she send such an exquisite gift? I think we'll get rid of it. I don't trust an unannounced gift like that. I suspect things. Hermes' first words. The wet nurse rushes me into my son's chambers. Points to Hermes in excitement, so I lean towards and he says, truly gold. Interesting. The same words that my son Zilla were uttered. How delightful, my son. Ooh, Asturias has become stronger. Okay, for the title of Navarra. So he has won that and he has become a lot stronger. That is going to be helpful towards us, or for us, I believe, moving against the infidels. To blindly chase the wild creature, launching arrow after arrow or spearing even harder? Futile, laughs Major Gutierrez, my renowned knight. Beasts can be cunning. They scent the stalker and approach, scatter before the hunting pack and turn violent when cornered. Bringing down quarries means knowing them in their wilderness well, and once the horn is sounded, never relenting. The most skilled of hunters is Gutierrez. In this company, my son, Xildo, is coming to know the ways of God's creatures and the ways of outwitting them. To the chase, Zilla gains the trait hunter. Well done, my son. Ha, very nice. You are a hunter, my prince of fashion. It is late in the evening. Local pro grab about at me. My aching head drives nails into my thoughts. A drop jug crashes to the floor next to me. Without hesitation, I snap and scream at the offending servant. You insolent buffoon! Were you sired by a fumbling ogre? And then I spot Hermesinda, my daughter, staring right at me. Not quite my finest hour. Oh no. I am sorry, my daughter. Getting irritable. On my way from the dining hall to the privy, I come across a very furious Hermisinda. You insolent dimwit, she howls. You stained my toy boat. Why don't you go drown yourself in that wine? I stagger away from the sight. Is this how I act? Hermisinda, come here. What am I doing? Oh, I can't deal with this right now. Right, let's get into the dice roll. What am I doing? What am I doing? We'll lose irritable. Yep. I can hear it echoing down the corridor like giggles, occasionally breaking out into full peals of laughter. So around the corner, the culprits are revealed. Lyle, with judging but discarded books strewn across the table, whose studies very much abandoned, has a half-brother Hermes clutched in her arms. The baby burbles happily as Lyle peeks through her fingers at him, and the two of them giggling happily. Peekaboo! It is good they are spending time together. Yes, it is. It is good. I want to encourage the bonds between my children. A local mystic insisted on seeing me. Upon being brought into my presence, he started wailing, and in that blood of his hands, the signs are not in your favour, my lord. I spilled the intestines of a hen, and the blood showed me your future. It's dark and full of death. Well, that's not very good. Maybe I need to go on a pilgrimage. We have some money in the coffers. We are going to have a look around, perhaps building up. I am interested in keeping Porto. We can increase. We can actually add. We can't add duchy buildings yet. Santiago, small hill fort. Perhaps we can increase this to simple earthworks and give us a better defensive advantage. 10% extra damage and toughness for spearmen there, which we do have stationed. Pikemen, sorry. Yeah. Increases our garrison to 500. We will do that. Now, I fear Montefiore is kind of not really being paid attention to. It does have a hunter's lodge, but perhaps some cattle pastures maybe, or some hill farms. They can give us hill farms. We will construct some hill farms. We are at peace. We will invest while we can. Our army. Now, well, we can create another men-at-arms regiment as well. Let us have a look into this, and I think maybe some light footmen. They do counter heavy infantry. They're good in forests, tiger, and jungle. I mean, we don't have much. There's a lot of hills and things. Our light horsemen. They're not the best in hills. I don't want to push too hard in those. Plains and dry lands. Perhaps some more pikemen. I will think on that. Perhaps what I will do, if we can, I do want to increase the size. We need 49 more gold. We will save that for now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you very much. We will leave it there. It's been a little bit of one of those episodes with not much going on. The creation of Portugal in the last episode was very sudden compared to how I expected it to be so soon after independence. But it's been formed. It's now, I think, it's about a little bit of growth and stability. But yes, let me know down below and keep an eye out for the poll. I will put it out And it's probably going to be out there beforehand, before this comes out, actually. But have a look. If not, though, please just feel free to hit me down below in the comments. What do you think we should do? I do believe that a holy war for the Kingdom of Portugal, the remaining land here, is what we should be aiming for. Obviously, I think it just makes sense. We are now at a stage where we can do holy war, so maybe we just weren't at the high enough level. Rather than go piecemeal by piecemeal, Asturias has got stronger. They are an ally as well. So with Asturias and our existing alliances, we do have the numbers. It will be hard fought, but if we can win this war and take this chunk of land, we weaken significantly the infidels in Iberia and increase Portugal. It will mean a lot of conversions and a lot of work needs to be done, but I believe we have in faith that we can do that. So let me know down below your thinking in that. Do you believe we should do that as well? We will, when we can afford it now, probably save up for a little bit of a grand tour and just to go around as the King of Portugal. Zilla is now age 20. His betrothed is 14. So 2 more years and then they will be able to consummate and get betrothal will turn into a marriage, which is not too far away. Lyle is about a year away also from her betrothal becoming a marriage. So that will solidify the alliance there with the King of Asturias, so as she will become the future Queen of Asturias. So we've got them going very well. And of course, Gabriella here with Portier. She's being married to the son of the Duke there in Portiers. That has helped our existing alliance with them. And of course, we've got our sisters here helping out with our allies in Murcia, and also let's have a look at Elo. Okay, my brother-in-law, he is still the Count, so he's still waiting on his father to pass, the Duke of Capua, but he is the future Duke of Capua. And have a look here, and Murcia is in a little bit of strife. It is surrounded by a lot of broken lands. Murcia is almost split there, so they have not asked us for help. And maybe it's something we need to keep an eye on. Wentz there is certainly making inroads. We just zoom out, we can have a look at Alba there as well. Alba's formed and it's pretty strong. The British Isles are very fractured as well. Ireland, well, kind of split into 3 almost. Leinster's not much hanging on there, but yeah, there's a few there. And we just zoom out there. We can see obviously Aquitaine and West Francia. Burgundy has actually grown and just absolutely smashed into Italy here, and Lotharingia and Bavaria as well. So it has split up interestingly. And the Eastern Roman Empire is still hanging on there quite well. Bulgaria has gotten bigger. And we have the Abbasids there with the Egyptians. Interesting. And we have the old Viking lands here still as well. So, and looking at Iberia, I think it's Portugal. We need to take this land. Let me know, do you think we should take it in one hit, like we can with a holy war, while we can? Or do we take it piecemeal by piecemeal? The reasoning I feel for the holy war for the kingdom is because we're going to have to face the same guys no matter what we do. We might as well take them all out in one go for a big prize. And perhaps that would be enough to fracture. I haven't had a look. Let's have a quick look here in the Sultan of this area. He is 40, so he's got he's got his primary son, Prince there. He's got a princess. He's got a few princes. So there is a possibility of fracturing upon his passing, but he is only 40, so it is not likely to happen anytime soon. And it looks like he does have obviously the alliance there with the other Sultan. Okay, so some decisions to make. I think I am fairly clear where we want to go, but let me know down below where you think we should go as Arias, the King of Portugal. Thank you, folks, for joining me. I appreciate all your support and your subscribers and everything. So hit that subscribe button if you're new. Comment down below. I'd like to hear from you. And thank you for joining me today. Son of Galicia, now the King of Portugal, Arias. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Kia kaha.